There we go, we have life. There we go, we haven't even done an intro on this video yet, but the plan today, having got stuck on the Invacar, is to service Myrtle the Matiz, but she had a flat battery again. She's still got a drain, still draining power. She's left parked up for more than a few days. So I've used Rita the Rover, who is still here, to jump start her. Rita hasn't started for ages, but she just works. So at least we've proved the alternator works. There we go. Having completed the fleet manoeuvre shenanigans, we can now think about servicing this tiny little engine. There is a cam cover, you can see it quite clearly leaking straight out the cam cover here. Somewhere I've got a gasket. I've lost it. It's in there somewhere. Pretty sure it's in there somewhere, but yeah, cannot find the gasket, but we have everything we need to do a service nonetheless. We've got the air filter in this box, all purchased off your favourite internet auction site, dinky little oil filter, and 3 spark plugs. I've also got a rotor arm and cap to go into the distributor, which you can see down here. So we'll get the entire air box off to make life easier. I'm having to hold it together with baler twine because the rear clips are broken on it, but we'll get all of this out to get room to the rotor arm distributor and hope that's what's at fault and why she's a bit bleh when the weather's cold. It looks like someone might already have marked the lead positions, but it might be worth doing those again just to make sure. Does that say 2? No, it's just white chalky mess really, isn't it? Yeah, we shall try and not get everything mixed up. The Matiz has a brilliant tea shelf. Hopefully have those mugs back in stock soon. Other mugs are available from the HubNut store, and so ends the merchandising section of this video. How did I do this? Ooh. Okay. And clips at the front here and here, and then I really need to undo those. I need a flat blade screwdriver because it had a ripped, which I think was robbing me of a bit of top end power. You know, I think the fuel mixture was getting a bit weak.
Gosh, heaven forbid Myrtle has no power.
Yeah, she can't really afford a power loss. There we go. Rip that pipe off there, I think. Is that the best place? No, there. It's just a breather pipe. It's very well located breather pipe, but it's coming. There we go. And oh, I need to record. No, metal clips. I had one on the Rover I was struggling with, but apparently all you do is you press the metal bit and the clip comes off. Please excuse my camera lady having a sneezing fit. But there you go, it's nice and easy actually. I spent ages faffing about with that quite incorrectly.
How long did you faff before you discovered that?
Yes, let's not go into it. Okay. Let's look at the air filter. Yeah, that's in need of replacement, I would say. There's a little fly in there. Oh,
lovely.
Yeah, Myrtle's been chewing on flies. And wasps apparently. So that can go in the bin.
Put that in the actual bin, yeah?
Somewhere in there. So now we can get to the rotor arm, which is held in place with screws, which is quite irritating.
There we go.
But down here you can see all the evidence of when she had a coolant leak. And it's all orange because one of these tiny hoses up the back was split. So it was actually spraying coolant everywhere. So we put the rad weld in, it just sprayed rad weld everywhere. I think there still might be a coolant leak because the coolant is still quite low. But the other downside of rad weld, still some pressure in there, is look at the state. This orange gunk is just everywhere. So could really do with doing a coolant flush on this. Maybe the old Coca-Cola, but we're not going to do that today. Other brands are available because we don't have any cheap cola. Might be something to pick up on the way home, and we can do that another day. So I'll show you how cool. But I need a tiny screwdriver to get these tiny screws undone. And we'll go for the old favourite of swapping the leads straight onto the new cap. Then nothing can go wrong. What does it sound like you don't believe me? Oh, you know what might be good? The new ratchet. But I'm going to need a short extension on that, I think. Woo! I'm so excited. That's the wrong way, isn't it? No, that's tighten. That's... Oh. Let's see if I can actually get it in. Oh, it's working. It's not really all that tight, so I have to say goodbye to my lovely little ratchet.
Can you pretend?
I could have done, yeah, I should have mocked it up. I keep on forgetting people don't want reality anymore, do they? They want stuff like it was for telly. Get this one out as well. There we go, that should be free. Oh gosh, yes, that's seen some miles. You can see the points look a bit of a mess where the rotor arm's contacting. How's the rotor arm attached, do we think? It's just a push fit. And yeah, you can see the edge. And that rotor arm is very badly worn. That certainly won't be helping maintain a good contact for the ignitioning. Let's hope I have all the bits I need here. Here's one of the bits down here. What we got here? This is the distributor cap, and so we can swap everything over like for like, and then it can't possibly go wrong. Some impressive sneezing.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, actually, I think that's just a breather. Yeah, it's a breather. A breather pipe there. And then we've got the big king lead in the middle. Oh gosh, look at the state of that. Serious amount of corrosion. Let's have a look in the other end of the... Yeah. I think we might get a bit of... Oh, that's feeling horribly loose in there. Hopefully it's actually attached. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's not meant to happen.
Oh dear.
So we now need a new set of HT leads as well. Look at the state of that. Yeah. But that is meant to be attached in there, and it's just snapped off. So that's the second job of the day that has come grinding to a halt. It's a beautiful day though, look, sunshine.
That literally just came out.
Yeah, so the only car at the moment I have working and 100% effective is Ellie the 2CV. So thank you, Ellie.
I would argue that with a Rita.
That is true. If we come out here, Rita is still fully functioning and unsold, and I've kept her taxed and insured, even though I don't need to do that really, but I guess it's always good to have a plan B. So yeah, but Ellie is the one I've got at home. She's the one functioning vehicle at the moment. It's going really well. Well, I might carry on the oil change because I've got a draining at the moment. I might as well do those bits. So yeah, we'll finish that. I'll finish the tea, and then we'll complete the oil change. There's nothing worse than leaving an engine with no oil in it, because then you forget and bad things happen. Right, so the oil's draining out the bottom. Let's see if that's finished yet. Yes, that's pretty much finished. So where did the sump plug go? That was in a pot for safety somewhere, wasn't it? Thank you. Now, because it's an Asian car rather than the European one, there's just a standard washer. Some don't even have the washer, so you don't replace it every time, you don't anneal it, you just do it up. And because they seem to be able to make sump plugs and threads that stay tight, there's no leakage, so that's good. There's the old engine oil. Yeah. I must give it to my friend Bill. He runs his heating system on waste oil. Do we?
You said my friend.
Don't I really keep some at home now? Wow. That's dedication. Hello Bill, if you're watching. Right, that's the old oil. We'll dispose of that in a moment. No, we need that. What am I doing? We've still got to do the oil filter. So the oil filter is down here, tucked beneath the exhaust manifold, so you can't run the engine too long before doing an oil change on this car, or you can't get at the oil filter. Thankfully it is, as you'd hope, hand tight, so I'm going to have to come where you are, I'm afraid.
Let's go.
This is where we spill oil all over the floor. Should have taken that off really, it helps drain if you have the cap off. There goes the oil. Ooh. And out comes teeny tiny little oil filter, but not my hand at the same time, it seems.
More hands?
Yeah, I should have got you to do this job. Oh, there we go. One dinky little oil filter. Oh, I like small cute things. We shall put that there for temporary reasons.
Because
It's very urgent to get the new one on, really.
you walked past the...
Yeah, I don't want to throw it in the bin, it's still full of oil. Protective film on top of the oil filter. Ah, there we go. Skills. And we'll have a quick dip of a finger in there to make sure this rubber O-ring, it seems to be on this filter, is lubricated. Otherwise you find it doesn't want to come off next time. Stop, 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 stop. And thread it in. Don't try and fill it beforehand because it's difficult enough getting it in here as it is without trying to fill it with oil. Modern engines build up oil pressure so quickly that I don't stress about the oil filter not being full of oil. So yeah, try out with the other hand. Yeah, I think that's suitably tight. So now we can pour some fresh oil in. I wonder if I have some somewhere. I've just found an exhaust for an Invacar in here. That's good. There we go. 1040 semi-synthetic. I mean, I do fairly short service intervals on this car. Maybe not in age times, more in mileage terms, because she isn't doing huge mileage. And that seems like a very spilly sort of a cap. Yes. Might benefit from a funnel of some sort. I'm pretty sure I sort of saw a funnel. You've not seen one? No. Not seen a funnel that looks like that? No?
No.
Oh, this could take a while. 1040 is quite thick when it's this cold. Right, battery permitting, we'll just spin her over to get the oil pressure back up again. We've got no rotor arm, so she won't fire up. Might not have the battery to do this because the battery is not feeling happy today. That's the battery finished. Right, so I might get the battery on charge while we're away. Now I have a battery charger. But we've got the oil circulating anyway. So I'm going to do another level check now. Bit of mayo in there because she hasn't been run up to oil temperature for a while. This time of year that can be a problem, especially with the petrol vehicles. Yeah, needs to drop more oil in that. Is that you get mayo in the oil, and a lot of people think, oh no, my head gasket's going. But no, it's just because it's so cold. If the engine oil doesn't get up to temperature, it can't get rid of the moisture, so that's what you're seeing in there. Having seen a car when the head gasket failure has occurred, the entire oil emulsifies. It's horrific. I need to work out what I'm going to do about this cam cover. This gasket is quite clearly shot. I don't think there's any point in trying to bodge that up, so I might have to order another one, seeing as I seem to have managed to lose the replacement I did order. Organisation needs to improve.
It does. And I'm glad we got that on camera.
Oh no, I didn't think it was running.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no. Right, I think while we're here we might as well do the plugs. And that's about as far as we can go on this service for now. I'll order up another cam cover gasket, set of HT leads, and we'll be away. There we go. That kind of looks like a spark plug auto. It just looks like it's ready for replacement. So that's alright, that's encouraging. It's nice and loosely just to make sure it's actually going. So don't cross thread. Then only use the ratchet once we're absolutely sure it's going in correctly. Yeah. Again, not too tight, but tight enough. There we go. Can't go any further with this. We've done the oil filter, oil, spark plugs, but I'm going to have to buy a set of HT leads. I'm going to have to buy another cam cover gasket because I cannot find it for love nor money because I'm useless. And yeah, we'll come back to this one and hopefully do a bit of coolant system clearing, perhaps with some Coca-Cola, or other brands are available. Doesn't have to be the proper one. It really doesn't matter for this job. But yeah, hopefully that's been enjoyable, and look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell.
You want me to push you? Or
You're going to have to pursue. I'm not holding the camera.
Oh, God, the pressure.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a headlight.
Okay. They are very pretty headlights.